Tips to keep in mind when getting ready for a date. Have you ever waited for a date so much that you stare in the closet for hours and hours before the date? Or those butterflies that ramble about in your tummy? Do you feel them an hour before your date? I'm pretty sure men and women both can get really hyped up for a first date or 100th date. But getting too hyped up will only make you more nervous and get you all panicky before the date. But not to worry, we are about to let you know in on some ways to help you get ready for your big date and release your anxiety. If you're interested in releasing your inner butterflies, keep on watching these videos and figure out how to pamper yourself before the big date. Number 1, spend time making yourself feel beautiful and comfortable. When getting ready for any big occasion, like a first date to be exact, you need to feel beautiful about yourself. You may feel like you need to groom everything even if there's no chance of your date noticing. Just because you know that you're at your best physically, you feel more confident. If this includes putting on a face mask, then put on a face mask and pamper your pores. Or if bleaching your arm hair or shaving keep you confident, then just do so. Maybe making your teeth whiter makes you feel better, so wash them with baking soda. Whatever makes you feel pretty and confident about yourself is exactly what you should do to be happy and content on your date. Basically, going that extra mile in your beauty routine to mark the occasion. It is also believed to be a form of respect, not to look good, but to take the date seriously. I like knowing I'm giving the person the time of my day. What you'll wear will come down to your personal tastes and what type of date you're going to. For example, if the date is at a classy restaurant, you might wear a suit or a nice dress. If you're going to the beach, you'd want to wear a swimsuit and a t-shirt or cover-up. Above all, make sure that whatever you're wearing is comfortable. While looking nice should be a priority, comfort will go a long way to help you relax and feel confident. Set everything aside and make sure to keep it clean. If you don't have pets, lay it out on your bed while you get ready. If you have a cat or a dog who might take a nap on your clothes, hang them up in a specific place. Get dressed after showering. Number 2, listen to music that hypes you up and brush your teeth in the process. When already nervous and hyped up, what's better than listening to your favorite tracks? This way, you can rock your favorite eyeliner look along with your favorite jam. Music is the medicine of the soul, so keep your soul happy and alive by listening to your favorite music. And while you're at it, brush your teeth an hour before the date. About an hour before a date, a person will instantly have butterflies up to the throat. They would be that nervous. To combat those anxieties, just brush your teeth. The mint flavor tranquilizes the soul, and it's a no-fail way to feel freshened and ready to smile and flirt with the guy or girl that you're seeing. Number 3, choose the right first date location. When you choose the right person to go on a date with, it's now time to choose your destination for the date. The location you choose sets the tone for your date. Unless you already know what types of activities your date likes, it's best to pick a neutral, low-pressure place where you can focus on getting to know each other and figuring out how well you connect. The last thing you wish to happen is to go to a nice restaurant, pay loads of money, and then figure out just before your meal that you and your date don't click at all. Then you're stuck with this person that you found cute, but cuteness overload is not the only thing you look for in a date. In this scenario, you're stuck for the rest of the meal anyway. Can somebody say awkward? Instead of going to dinner or fighting over what type of movie you want to go to, pick a local bar or the new coffee shop in town. The casual environment serves as convenient space to have an engaging conversation without the pressure of dressing fancy or buying an expensive meal. If it feels uncomfortable, you can leave after the first drink. Or better, if you hit it off, you have the freedom to continue your date for as long as you both like. Plus, the bustle of people around you is enough to make extroverts feel at home. Their brains thrive in busy environments without overwhelming introverts who prefer more intimate settings. Number 4, prepare some topics to keep the conversation going. If you're an introvert or have anxiety when in social company, then the process of keeping a conversation going is very difficult and nerve-wracking. But not to worry, we have prepared for you some questions that are very interesting and can keep the conversation going very well. For example, you can ask, given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? Or maybe, what's your most treasured memory? Or even ask something like, what would constitute a perfect day for you? Also, the key to a successful conversation in any context, especially when you're trying to wow someone, is reciprocity. When someone shares something about themselves or asks you a question, always reply back by sharing a similar story or by asking them the same question. It's polite and it keeps the conversation equal. One of the most important things to do before you leave the house and before a date starts is getting your mind right. While you can't control chemistry, compatibility, or attraction, you can make sure you're mentally ready if they happen. You've got to get your mind right before a date. Number 5, take a deeper look at how you present yourself. Understanding the way you present yourself and thus how others may perceive you is important both before a date and during a date. In fact, if you're venturing into online dating, then the before stage is extremely important. If you are going for online dating, then you need to focus on the signal and the vibes that your profile picture gives. Sometimes it could be signaling something that you never intended for. Whether it's the words you use to describe yourself online, the pictures you post, or the way that you dress, it's important to understand the entire picture of what you're putting out there. Is that picture truly your best self? And if you aren't opting for online love, then in real life you have to send out the right impression. If you notice that someone is interested in you, or you feel like your crush has a crush back on you, then make a good impression about yourself. Always show your best self to people in order to catch their eye and heart. And during your date, you need to keep that impression you set highly balanced. It's not only about getting well dressed, but also about keeping your true self open to the person in front of you. Number 6, be aware of your body language. Taking a deeper look at how you present yourself bleeds into your date in the way you communicate both verbally and non-verbally. In fact, your nonverbal language, your body language, and facial expressions are perhaps the loudest things you communicate. When I say body language, I mean that you have to watch out for 3 important factors that never fail to keep your date going. First, mirroring. Mirroring is when you subtly copy the behaviors of the person you're with. So if they shift or smile, you mirror those behaviors. If you struggle to express your feelings, mirroring your date's behavior is a great way to subconsciously show them you're interested. Second, fronting. This is when you face your entire body from head to toe towards your date. Research has found that we subconsciously point our toes in the direction we want to go. So if your date stays engaged and pointed toward you, it's a great sign. But if their toes are aimed at the exit, they might not be having a good time, as they may appear to be. Third, leaning. Whether you're standing against a bar or sitting across a table, when your date leans towards you, it's a clear sign that they are attracted and want to be closer to you. The opposite is also true. When they sit far back in their chair or take a step back from you, it shows their discomfort with the environment or the conversation.